Well, it's time to play the buffed Chat 25T. We're going to be playing 3 different games. This is the ammo loadout and the equipment loadout because people love to cry about my choices of ammo and equipment loadout in every single video. And I still can't wait for people to cry about my ammo choice and equipment loadout because they will. How dare I use the slot bonus? The crew skills, I'm just going to show you this briefly because it doesn't really matter too much. If you want to copy it, then you can do. But otherwise, we'll be here for a full hour just talking about crew skills. So Commander is this, Gunner is this, and Driver is this. For filmers on the BatChat, we are using left, right for the left-hand side, and for the right-hand side, we are using right and right. Now, the reason why we are using right up here is because the aiming after firing, the circle size after firing is super important to get down, which is why we still use stab on this vehicle. To get that aim circle size down after you've fired, so then it doesn't have to go down as much when you are aiming. And also not to mention that the reload time is not really going to make much of a difference. I'd much rather have the aim circle size reduction and also the aim speed improvement than the reload time, because 3 seconds, you're not probably going to notice that. And for number 8, you already have very, very good engine power and top speed, so I just like to take that off to then go and give it a bit more view range, especially if you are having a scouting build. We do have a secondary build where we are dropping the vents and the stab for optics, CVS and low noise, 35-15 ammo loadout, and of course we are using small kits with food. Okay, so for our first game, we're on Abbey. The reason why I'm actually on the press account is, one, because then I can get the full crew skills that I would like, and to also show you what I would choose for the full crew skill loadout. But 2, because my main account has bond equipment on the BatChat, and I wanted to show you it with without that. So, yes, that is a lot of medium tanks that are pushing this way, and I don't want to go up that hill. Well, what I would like is, our team has pushed all in the mid, like all of our medium tanks are here in the middle, but nobody is over this side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit around here for a second and we'll find out what exactly is going to be going on in this game, and then we'll decide from there what we're going to do. The main things you need to watch out for with the BatChat is that it doesn't have good gun elevation at all. The gun depression is not too bad, and especially over the rear of the tank, it's fine. Actually saying that, I don't know whether or not you get better gun depression over the rear than you do... Yes, you do slightly over the rear. Get better gun depression. And I mean, when you're shooting someone, say for example, if I want to shoot this corner at A8, you just reverse out, take some shots, and then go back again. Because it's just a lot easier. Okay, well, since everybody's over there, what we'll do is we will go ahead and push through the mid, because no one's at the very back of the map. The FV, we don't know where he is yet, so we do need to be careful about that. However, we should be able to push up here and hopefully get some shots on this K91 or anyone else that is over this way. Very aware, obviously, that the E5 is to my left and so is the Leo 1. K91 should hopefully be tomorrow as well, that I make the video for it. So if you are looking forward to that, make sure you are subbed, because then I'll upload that tomorrow. Tell you what we could do. We could actually go through here and get shots at this Leo 1, maybe. If not, maybe even the E5. Yeah. Well, so far this has been a not so great game. It's a very, very weird game so far, actually. I'm going to push my way up to A8, and I'm going to see if there's anybody over there. There is the E5. So what I would like to do is get up to here and then maybe start to farm this guy. We also do need to be careful about anyone else that is over this way. What I'm going to do is knock this tree over, like so, and also knock this one over. Give me a little bit more cover. And hopefully I can just peek around here and maybe see if anyone's there. The FV still hasn't been spotted. I also don't have the correct sounds on. There we go. That's better. I don't know whether or not he thinks that that's that BatChat that started shooting him. We are 3k HP up, but it's not too great. Like, they still have a very, very defensive position. I'd love to fly around this corner and assassinate this E5. Yeah, I'll come and help you. I am very, very scared of the FE though. Finish. Lovely. And he gets set on fire. Yes, the classic. Last shot set on fire. Right, we're going to go for the reload then. This has been a very, very boring game so far, honestly. But the enemy played this very weirdly, and so did our team. Although I have been noticing that more and more recently. The quality of play has been absolutely horrific as of late. Right, I'm going to YOLO down here. If there's an FE over there, then I guess we're dead. Okay. Not an FE directly there. We need to be quite careful though when we are peeking this. A little bit concerned about the enemy BatChat, who could be pretty much anywhere right now. There is a 60 TP coming with us. Right, what I would like to do is probably peek and use some of this tank wreckage as cover. That might be a K91 at the back. It didn't sound like a very, very heavy shell. So I reckon there's either a K91 or a BatChat at the back here. Okay, I think it's the BatChat then. Because it wasn't a big explosion on that tank. He's a bit further around that corner. Could have even been standard B, come to think of it. Okay, please don't block me. Wonderful. Man, this map doesn't really present itself for a BatChat game. It really doesn't. It's an awful map to try and do anything on, to be honest, no matter what class you're in. Let's try and go up through here, and then we'll go around. Because we can't push that. We just die if we push that. Maybe we can get some shots on this guy. I don't have gun depression. It's always something you're going to notice with the BatChat. You never ever have gun depression. You never have gun elevation or gun depression, it seems. Well, that's game over. That was an absolutely useless game, but what are you going to do? Yeah, 2.5k. Well, apply. Okay, this map should present us with a better option for gameplay. What I would like to do to start off with is go to the mid. Now, I might not be able to get amazing shots, and I might not even be reloaded if we think about this. I won't be reloaded in time. However, I should be able to help out people on the right-hand side of the map from the middle. So what I would like to do is just poke up here. We get a little bit of spotting, a little bit of information for our team, and that's good enough. And then... Okay, excellent. EBR is -2, which is actually really, really big. Because that means that when he does peak, he's now on low health, and we should hopefully be able to kill him. If he does a bit of a... There we go, he's dead anyway. Wonderful. I'll tell you what, I'm tempted to go for the reload, however, I don't think I want to. Look at this gun elevation. This is a gun elevation issue. You don't have enough... Alright, well, I'm going to reload because I'm going to be sitting here for a while, unspotted, doing nothing, or trying to get unspotted. Our team is very, very aggressive on the right-hand side. I'm not too sure if we're going to win the left. The mid is a problem. There's also a Cobra in the mid. Okay, let's see. Gorilla 15 and Object 704 have yet to be spotted. Which is not exactly, well, filling me with confidence, let's say. Really? Ugh, we needed him to get tracked there. Yeah, this tank is definitely not a tank that people can just go ahead and pick up and suddenly do amazing in. But it requires a lot of work to actually get it to work. And still sometimes you get those types of shots. Okay. Oh, wrong reload again. Cobra managed to get up on the hill. Again, we've made sure that we've done enough damage to him though, so he should be a one-shot. Is the BatChat even loaded? He's not, so he's dead. 704 and the gorilla at the very back of the map. This isn't too much of a problem. Abbey should be able to flush him out pretty easily. All that we need to do is make sure we move around to get into a position where we can actually shoot them. I could actually even go up on top of the aircraft carrier right now. I might do that. Don't think it's worth trying to snipe at the tank destroyers at the back. We should go and clear out the Cobra and then deal with this over here. And then once this is dead, then we can move on. Cobra's probably reloaded by now, which is a bit of an issue. It's something that we need to be aware of. Oh, okay. There we go. He is dead though. Bit of a bad shot by me, but it's fine. It worked out somewhat in the end. Now here we're going to have a bit of an issue with trying to shoot the Cran. Excellent. I wouldn't be able to shoot the Cran because if you look, and again, with gun elevation issues... I mean, yeah, look, I can just about shoot him, but I'd have to go up so far to be able to do it. Okay, I don't want to be here. I want to go down again. I want to go down and around. As I would like to be able to shoot the tank destroyers at the very back of the map. We could even go ahead and assassinate this E3. We should have side shots on him. I think that we're going to be okay from that as well. There's a 30B over there, which is not ideal. You know what? I know this is asking to be shot at by everybody, but... assassinate him. And maybe get one into the gritter if we're very lucky. Excellent. Very nice. 5k. Not perfectly played, but it was okay. It was okay. So 5k, 5 kills, no assistance to be expected though. Apply. Very, very nice. We only missed a few shots. So for our third and final game, we're on Siegfried line. We are using the spotting build because in this map, I don't really... I didn't mean to hit him, but I didn't see him until late. I don't really feel like this map gives you a lot of opportunity to do a lot of damage in a BatChat. You can do, but it's very late game that it happens. And it can be very, very annoying because of that. Whereas you go into this type of build, you can spot, you can do a lot of damage, you can be very, very annoying. Wanted to try and keep that BatChat spotted if I could, but he's a little bit too far away. I'm just going to make sure that I'm unspotted, and I'm going to go up into this bush in a second. Like this. Problem is that I would like to go a little bit to the left, but I don't really want to move at the moment. So we should be spotting this E50M. And anybody that pushes across should be able to get spotted. Though unfortunately, we don't really have many people to shoot what I spot, which is quite annoying. I think that I can go up to about here, and I'm safe, and do I keep him spotted still? About there I do. I went forwards a tiny bit. I'm cautious of the fact that the FVs have not been spotted yet. 114 SP2 is pushing around, which hopefully he'll be able to shoot this BatChat if he peeks. With that guy dead, we have a free route into their base. Like we could go up all the way up to there and then start farming them. I will be sharing the spotting with the RHM now, though. I mean, I'm doing the main spotting, but the RHM will share it. Okay. Not if he's not peeking. Just a free shot onto that E50M there as well. I might actually take the shot if he goes back. Just to get a little bit of a little bit of damage out of this. Try and progress the game a little bit more. Keep turning the turret as well. I don't actually know how designated target works completely, but I know that you need to be within 20 degrees. I don't know whether it's not if it's when you spot them or if you just, you know, spot them whenever. Right, RHM's pushing up. He should be able to kill the BatChat. What I would like to do then is go up a little bit. He kills him. Wonderful. Very, very nice. And now we can push up. E50M's pushed up as well. So we need to just keep going. As I said, I want to get up into these positions over here. You can knock down some trees. And then get really, really nice sniping shots on people. I mean, they've pushed into our base as well, which is not the greatest. There's the E4. There is lower plate shots here, but I don't really want to... If he goes behind this, I'll shoot. Lovely. Should keep me unspotted still. Very, very nice. I'm going to tell the RHM that I'm reloading. Try and keep the foliage between us when I shoot, so that... That's the whole reason why I was waiting to go back a little bit. Because if he's blocked by the bush, he won't spot me when I fire. Especially with my camera rating. I think we only have about 48% on this. And after firing, that goes down to, like, I don't know, 8% or something. Like, very, very low. But even then, if he's got a bush blocking him, he shouldn't be able to spot me, not from that distance. But now, we should just be able to do the cleanup. Me and the RHM have done a pretty decent job on this side of the map. Too slow. Well, I mean, I think they're going to die before I can even get anything more out of this game, but it wasn't a bad game. I mean, I showed you each version of the tank anyway. You had one bad game, one spotting game, one good game. Be happy. Although I would like to let's get like 1 or 2 more shots. Not going to happen though. Not going to happen. 1 more shot. Not too bad. Not a great game though. So yeah, pretty pathetic score, but it's okay. Apply. So the BatChat 25T, is it OP? No, of course it's not going to be OP. Is it fun to play? Yes. The fun thing about the BatChat is that back in the day, in however, I don't know when it was, I can't even remember if the BatChat was from the start of World of Tanks. You'd let me know in the comments either way. You always do. So, but the BatChat used to be one of the most played tanks for the people that wanted to climb on the maps and just the people that were better at the game, because it was a tank that had a very, very high skill cap. And I think that this is now going to go back to its former glory of the good players will very, very much enjoy playing this tank. And also, on the opposite end of the scale, players that are pretty bad at the game will still YOLO in, do their one clip, and then be happy. So, but this tank does have a very, very high skill cap. It has a very, very steep learning curve. And I think that we kind of need a few more tanks like this in the game. Because it's very, very boring and mundane having the same kind of OP hold down heavy tank where any idiot can go and play it. Whereas this thing, usually you're required to use your brain, especially with that long reload time. However, it makes up for it with the clip potential. So I think that this is sitting now in a very, very nice spot and should hopefully be a nice tank to come back to if you are someone that hasn't played the BatChat in a very, very long time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.